Looks like we're live according to, yep, looks like we're live according to YouTube. Let me go over and see. And I heard a notice come up on my phone. So let me slip back over here, get this up. That's chat. So I need to make sure I get all chat, live chat. Keep forgetting that it's going there. There we go. Now I can see it. All right. Let me get over here to YouTube and get that set up so I can see what's going on. Keep an eye and see if I've got any moderators online. It's been a long week. It's been a long week since last Wednesday. We had a good night last Wednesday. I'm hoping we can get a few more good nights. Let's see, I don't see anybody yet, which is okay. It says we have 2 watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, please. 3 watching. All right, let's get this thing going here. Good evening, Mystic Bunny. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. As you can see, I have all this space around me now tonight. We have 3 watching. Let me get over here and take a quick look on YouTube. Make sure everything's going okay. It seems like it is. All right. I'll get back over here. I finally got OBS to work again with I guess YouTube. Last week it wouldn't work, so I had to go to StreamYard, which is no problem. And I've got to make up a screen for panel guests. I haven't got one yet. Need to make up one. As you can see, this is my panel guest screen that I can bring in. I finally figured out all that. Finally got all that set up. It's a little more involved than StreamYard, but it's worth it because I can do a lot more. Since last week, I've been finishing up a lot of the stuff in the shuttle bus, the windows, and everything else. I had to insulate them. I forgot to. Well, I didn't forget to. I was in a hurry last year to get to Arizona, so I didn't get to do the insulation correctly. So I pulled all my cabinets out and then insulated and put all the cabinets back. So I've got some videos on that. If you haven't seen them yet, I'd appreciate you looking. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. We have 4 people in the house tonight. Last week we had, I think, 15 or 16, and we had 2 different panel guests, if I remember right. So I've got panel guests already set up, and we'll get the invite out here shortly. And today I started the electrical upgrade. Hey, Roy and Becky. Thanks for stopping in. I was just mentioning that today I started the solar upgrade. I have my layout that I made and had a lot of people check. And as you can see, it's pretty complicated. But I think I've got everything in there I need. There's one more item I want to put in where that shutoff is in the lower right-hand corner. It's a alternator regulator, so I don't burn the alternator up trying to charge batteries going down the road. Hey, A-Space, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're getting some old friends in. That's a plus. 5 in the house. And I'm on OBS again, finally. Again, last week OBS would not connect to YouTube. I don't know why. Oh, and by the way, how is the sound? Last week I had a problem with the sound. Or it was a week before, I'm not sure which. But I'm using a headset now, which helps. I think my sound is up pretty good. If not, I can boost it a little bit if necessary. This week has been pretty much thunderstorms every day, rain every day. I just finished up videotaping a screen solution for my windows. As you know, all 3 windows open in the back of the shuttle bus. And I had Plan A. Plan A didn't work out too well, so I went to Plan B. And so far, Plan B is doing pretty good. I'll let everybody know in a couple weeks. And again, today I started on my electrical upgrade. I can't do a whole lot, but I can get the 12-volt rearranged and set up. I'm still waiting on a couple Battle-Born batteries and the AC to DC charger. They say it's supposed to be here Friday, so I'm excited about that. And I can't wait to get started hooking that up. So I've got to go into the battery box, the new one that I had built when I was out in Parker, Arizona in the fan build. I had one battery box, and that was it. In Parker, Arizona, at the van build, I bought $60 worth of angle iron, and with my help and the help of the welders and everything else, the new battery box will hold up to 5 batteries. So right now I've got a 105 amp deep cycle battery, one 120 watt 20 amp solar suitcase, and a 2000 watt generator. So that's what I used last year. So with just these 2 batteries, I'm quadrupling my amp hours, and I'm adding another 120 watt 20 amp solar suitcase. So it'll give me 240 watts at 20 amps. I've got a new Victron 30 amp charger, solar charger. I've got a 2000 watt inverter. I've got a couple bus bars because there's so many wires going to the batteries. And this is the layout. And as you can see, I've got shore power generator coming in. I've got solar coming in, my 2 batteries, my bus bars, my 12 volts out, my 110 going throughout. It's taken me a while to get this not straightened out, but configured out. One of the main things I got from Battle-Born batteries was to take all your positive off number 1 battery, take all your negative off number 2 battery. They say it charges better and it gives you a better amperage. So we'll see. I've got all that going. Lots and lots of stuff. And I have set up OBS to do guests. So here's one of the guest windows. You have to set your windows up previously. And here's a second guest window. And a third guest window. So a little bit later, I'll be putting out a link. And if anybody would like to come up a little bit later, I'll post that link and we'll get going with it. And our Stream Elements stream bot is running. I've been trying to tame that thing. If you type all caps, it'll put you in a 30-second timeout and all kinds of stuff. I've got 2 cameras running on OBS. I really don't have the other camera pointing at anything. I'm getting more stuff in. I've got my undercarriage lights, motion detector lights for when I get to Arizona. Put them under the bus so the mice won't get up into the engine compartment. The last week, 10 days, I have hooked up my fresh water, hooked up a 5,000 gallon water filter, which will filter up to 5,000 gallons. I've got the sink working, got the stove back in, new countertop for the kitchen area. If you haven't seen it, I've got videos on that. And I see a problem in guest 4 that I got to go fix while I'm talking. In my viewer chat, it's in the wrong spot for some reason. I don't know why it's down there. We're dropped to 4. We lost somebody. That's okay. Hopefully more will be coming in. Please spread this out on your social media. Invite your friends in. Always looking for new people. My problem right now with my videos, I'm not getting many viewers. All my regulars are viewing it, but I'm not getting any new viewers. So if you have any of your viewers that might be interested in shuttle bus conversion and a condo conversion and electrical and the channel converting into a travel vlog, send them over. Let them take a look. Hopefully they'll be interested. Right now we've been on 12 minutes and we're using 11% CPU with 0 drop frames, which is good. Let me get over here on YouTube and see how my stream... it says my stream's in excellent condition. That's a plus. No analytics yet. No concurrent viewers yet. It's pretty early. We've got 2 likes, and if you haven't hit that like button, please do. And if you do look at any of my videos, please be sure to leave comments, because YouTube looks for the comments. And that helps. And we're back up to 5. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. Don't have much to talk about except the shuttle. That's what I've been doing for the last week and a half, 2 weeks. Trying to get that ready. I've sanded and clear coated and put doors back on, my Murphy tables back up, which I've got videos coming up on all that. Let's see. Let me go see what my next video is going to be. I'm over in my editing program, which is Corel Studio. If you watched my videos, you know I made a utensils cabinet, cubby hole. You're eating, Roy. And Becky. Oh, that's right. You're 3 hours behind, so you're 6:13 back there. That's all right. You can eat and listen. Just don't eat any potato chips because you won't be able to hear. Let's see. What else have I been doing? Trying to get so much done. The ceiling's probably not going to be done, and the floor is probably not going to be done before I head to Georgia, Upper Georgia, for the van build, or out to Arizona. I've got to leave myself something to work on while I'm out in Arizona, because, sometimes days get boring out there if you're not hooked up with a small tribe. Looks like I'm going to be meeting up with a lot of my subscribers that are heading out that way, mainly in January, I think. Oh, you got bees, huh? Hey, Paul, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. RV reviews by the Air Force guy. Another Air Force guy. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Just talking about what I've done over the last 10 days on the shuttle bus. And the sticker you see on the screen is one of my Generation 1 stickers. First generation stickers. And let me see. Again, this is my guest screen, but if you watch the screen when I click back, did you see that little spike go through? Well, that's my second sticker. I've sent out probably about 20 so far. And now I have, get up here. I've made up some new business cards. If you can see them there, using the same, theme, flag theme and everything else. These are 120-pound paper, and I've laminated them both sides. And I make them myself and laminate them. That way I make 20 or 30. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it. Hey, living life hitched up. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Just reviewing the last 10 days or so on the shuttle I've been working on. If you've watched my videos, you know that I tore all the cabinets out, reworked everything, put in a new countertop, Formica countertop that looks like marble. Put a new water filter in, hooked up the freshwater tank finally. Oh, thanks. Loving Life Hitched Up. What's your first name? I'm trying to remember everybody's name, but it's a little tough for me. Getting too old. Working too hard. Oh, and tonight, my roommate I took Grunt on a little road trip, trying to get him used to the car and going up a ramp. Got back and pulled into the parking lot, and the right front tire went flat. And by the time I got a tire iron, I had to go buy one because the 2013 or 2014, whatever it is, Chevy Malibus come with a little tiny can of, I guess, Fix-A-Flat and an air pump. No spare, nothing. TJ and red. Okay, thanks. Appreciate that. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, please. And so that's all it came with. And it didn't even come with a jack. So I took the jack out of my pickup truck, my beater, and jacked it up and tried to use my tire iron on it, but it was too small. So I went to 4 different places tonight to try and find a tire iron that would fit. Turns out it's 22 millimeter, and I had to buy a 4-way tire iron to get the 22 millimeter. I don't have my half-inch drive ratchets anymore. I sold all my tools except for the stuff I used to build a bus with. So got the tire off, and it was after 6, and all the tire places around here close at 6. So I'm going to be getting up about 5 a.m. or 5:15, take my roommate to work at the hospital, come back, try and grab another hour or 2 of sleep, then head and work on the electrical. I'm upgrading the electrical in the shuttle bus. And then about 2:30, go back and pick her up and bring her back here. And in the meantime, I'll take the tire down at 8 o'clock, I guess, and get a plug put in it. It's in the tread, so it shouldn't be a problem fixing it. All right, we've got 7 in the house. Let's see what we've got for thumbs up here. Whoops, wrong button. This button's the one I want. We got 4 thumbs up. All right, somebody's slacking. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, please. That helps with my analytics and helps get my video spread. If you've got friends that are interested in shuttle bus conversion or RV conversion or condo remodels, you can find it all on my YouTube channel. And as soon as I hit the road again, it'll convert into a travel vlog. Last time it took me 3 days to get to Arizona. This time it's probably going to take me 2 weeks. Because I'm going to take my time, see what's on the way, see what looks good, see what's interesting, and create some content for the channel. I'm at, let me see, where am I here? I'm at, if I can get the right screen up. Right now I'm at 1,194 subs and 2,250 watch hours. So if anybody's interested in watching any of my playlists, please do. Let me know. Leave a message or two every now and then. Let me know you're watching them. That'll help with my watch hours. A little over halfway there. But YouTube giveth and YouTube taketh away. I'll go up 20 hours one day. Next day they'll take 15. Don't know why, but they do. Don't have much show and tell tonight. I usually do a show and tell, but I think we'll just do a guest screen. We'll get a few more people in here. We've dropped down from 7 to 5, and that could be YouTube. Could be I'm too boring for them. Could be I don't have a wheel to spin. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm here just to have fun. Well, I appreciate that, TJ and Red. Are you both on tonight or just one of you? I go around every day to different subs and try to watch at least one video, if not two. But it's tough with almost 1,200 subs to hit them all, so it takes me a while. So if I haven't watched and mentioned a comment in yours, I'm getting there. So how's Arizona, Roy? Are you still hot out there, or what's your temperature looking like? We're getting into the dog days of summer here. About the end of August, first part of September. It's been a little cool, but very humid. And so my beard has just gone crazy in this humidity. Whoops, this way. And for the new people that haven't seen it, this is a layout I did for my shuttle bus. I originally had one solar suitcase and one 105 amp battery. So you have a tiny house on wheels, TJ, and Red. I don't want to leave anybody out. Let's see, HD's out of camera view right at the moment. He'll come around in a few minutes. Let me go ahead and change that. Let's see, I gotta go down. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the backside of OBS. If you haven't, let me pull that up for you. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go to camera 2. There we go. And that's camera 2. This is showing the backside. This is the preview window over here. This is the outgoing window over here. My chat's to the right. These are my scenes, and every scene has different sources to make up that scene. Hey, Weekend RVing, Millie and James, welcome. And then, of course, we have the sound volume, and then, of course, our start and stop. So this is the back end of OBS. So I can really, some of my scenes that are in here, see if I can get it in focus. Scenes, and each scene has numerous sources that you put in. So this is camera 2, and as soon as HD comes back over to his bed, we'll get a picture of HD. Whoops, wrong one, sorry. I was watching the camera, not the buttons. Oh, a teardrop. There's a guy down in Galveston, Texas. forget his name off the top of my head. I follow him. He builds them from scratch and sells them. Hey, forever best friend, Charlie Grace, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. It's just a Wednesday night chat, and I'm going to drop a link for guests here in a minute. I'm still playing with OBS and trying to get the guest connect smoothly done. It's a lot more complicated than StreamYard. And been chatting about what I've been doing to the shuttle bus for the last 10 days. It's the third Monday of the week. Okay. Charlie, what does that represent? I'm sure you told me, but I don't remember. The third, yeah, it's the third Wednesday of the month. Oh, it's the third Monday of the week. Let's see. I must have missed something up here. Oh, what did I miss? All right, let's see. We've been on for now a whole 26 minutes. And I'm using a whole 11.7% of CPU. That's why I like OBS. Anybody that has kind of a rough internet, OBS uses extremely small amounts of CPU usage. But you have to have a computer that's got the NVIDIA chipset or NVIDIA card. Another work day, huh? Yeah, I've been working on the shuttle bus for the last 10 days or so and trying to get that thing finished up. I just did all the sanding of the face frames, and not my favorite job, and then clear coating. I've got all the doors back on, which I'll have videos coming up for here soon. I've got my utensil cubbyhole, cabinet, box set up. I'm just waiting on the magnetic strip for my knives to put in it. Did the countertop, the sink, stove, rearranged some things. I'm trying to get my weight distribution better from side to side. So I'm working on that, trying to figure out where things are going to go. I just videotaped my solution to my screen problem for the big windows, the really big windows, the three big windows on the shuttle. I tried plan A and it didn't work, so I switched to plan B, and so far so good. After 3 days, it's still there, so that's a plus. I've got a video on that coming up next few days. Let's see, what else? Getting ready to do all the electrical upgrades. I got a gimbal in that I'm trying to learn how to use. It's a folding gimbal. It's not the real expensive one, but this one had very, very good reviews, and I've already played with it with the app for the phone, and it works really well. I just got to get used to the buttons. So I'll be using that when I start my Wilmington, North Carolina content videos. I'm going to do, if they let me, we have a zoo here, and of course we have a huge aquarium. We have the USS North Carolina. Also we have 3 beaches. Wrightsville Beach, which is the upper class beach. Carolina Beach, which is the party beach. And Curry Beach, which is kind of the laid-back beach. And then, of course, downtown Wilmington is very historic, if I don't get mugged when I go down there with these Antifa people. But enough of that. I'll carry my taser with me. Now, I have a drone. I bought a drone last year. It's an older one. I bought it used, mainly because it's got the flag uh, wrap on it, and it's an old, unique Q500 4K. And I had the mini version of it that I, fly around. But then I got this big one, and I haven't even flown it yet. In a year, I haven't flown it. I've got to bring the batteries up to charge and get it orientated and get up there and fly it. It pretty much flies itself, but I just haven't had a chance to do it. And I've got a picture of that somewhere. I have no idea where that is. See if I can find it while we're waiting on things here to pick up. Last week we had a really good time. It was really, really slow the first hour, and then the second hour exploded. And if you see me looking up, I'm looking at my monitor, which you'll see here when I get back to where I need to be. There's my second monitor. There's my camera, main camera. And then down here, of course, is all that good stuff. So let me go to my drive D. I have of course, a C drive and a D drive on my laptop. And this laptop is my work computer. And I have 3 external hard drives that I back up to, because this is my sign company work computer and my streaming work computer and everything else, and I can't afford to take a chance of losing 50 or 60,000 files that I have. And I'm looking. I thought it was right here, but it's not. As soon as I find it, I'll show you. I could have sworn it was right here. That's terrible. That's what happens when you have too many files. All right, we've got 4 in the house. Okay, we're dropping like flies here, but that's okay. We'll bring Santa's good to everybody. Yeah, just make sure he checks the reviews on whatever you get. The one I bought isn't top of the line, but it works great. And I'll put a link in the description later on that. Okay, let's see. I have no idea where that is. I've got too many folders and too many files. I've got to break them down. Maybe it's in this folder. I have to guess sometimes. Like I said, I have so many. Now, I was hoping it was in my shuttle bus folder, but it's not. I'll dig that up for next week and let everybody see what I've got for a drone. And what's nice about, with the GPS and the automatic return home when the battery gets low and all that good stuff, it almost flies itself. And actually, you can let it fly itself, because you can put in waypoints and have it go to a waypoint, do a 360, or look down, up, sideways. They're really complex nowadays. Great going, TJ and Red. Yep. If you don't have somebody here, check them out. Be sure to do it the right way, though. You got to watch a video all the way through. So find a short video. My shortest one is 29 seconds. Then be sure to leave a comment about that video. Hit the like button, thumbs up button, and click on the bell so you'll be notified when they upload something or go live. If you don't do it that way, YouTube will take you away. My subs go up 10, 15, 20 a week, and then the next week they drop 10, 15, or 18 because people just click on the subscribe button and nothing else, and it doesn't work. YouTube watches for that stuff. So be sure to do it the right way. All right, we got 5 in here. Let me click on this. And here's a link if anybody would like to come up. You don't have to have Skype. And let me go into, I've got to go into another screen to see what I'm doing. Again, this is, I'm still working out the bugs on this panel thing. So I can watch when you come up. And then I can bring you up. It takes me a minute to resize your video and put your name in and all that good stuff. I want to make sure I don't have NDI set up yet, which is good. So if anybody would like to come up on panel, you're more than welcome to. Talk to me about your rig, what you're doing. All right, something's going on here. I'm busting out. That's why. Okay. It was picking up the Skype mic also. And it was pegging my meter. Good. I'm glad to see you doing it the right way, because if you don't, like I say, YouTube is relentless. They've taken away people I've had since just about day one from me for no reason by purging. So you got to double check your subs and make sure you're still subscribed. All right, we're still waiting for the first person to come up. If anybody wants to come up, let me know if that link doesn't work. It should. And I'm looking, I have to look past my camera to see things come up on the screen, the bottom of the screen. And I've got room for 3 people. If they'd like to come up and chat, there's a link in chat. If anybody would like to come up, we're into about 37 minutes. And I'm using, 10% CPU, which is even better. Let's see, we got 6 people in. Let me go over here. There we go. 6 people and 5 thumbs up. We're getting there. Don't forget to continue on. I'll be going for an hour. And if we get a bunch of people in, then I'll go another hour or half hour until people start dropping off. Yeah, I can't wait to get back on the road again. I'm not sure which route I'm going to take out to Arizona. I've been taking US 10 through Louisiana, Mississippi, and all that to go through Texas. But man, that road is terrible. It'll vibrate your teeth out. It's just a really, really bad road. So I may go through Tennessee that way. I'm not sure yet. Probably about the middle of September, I'll start planning the routes that I want to take and see what there are for attractions along the way. On the bucket list is to go up to the start of Route 66 and take it all the way to California. So that's on the bucket list, maybe next year. A black pipe vent going bad. Usually vents don't go bad, they get stopped up. You may have to get up on the roof and take a look down the vent, see if there's anything in there. Could be bees, it could be trash. Because without that vent, of course, it'll come up through the commode or the toilet, whatever you have. I have a separating toilet that slides up under my wardrobe and slides out, so I don't worry about any vents or anything like that right now. Boy, I'm getting a lot of background noise when I don't speak. This mic is very sensitive. Yeah, usually a vent pipe will get stopped up with something, Sometimes spiders will get in there and create webs, and you start getting leaves in there, and then eventually it just plugs up. Um, Two ways to fix it. If you can disconnect it down near, the bathroom area, take some compressed air and blow up through it with your top cap off, of course. Or you can take the top cap off and put some wire down there, try and get it to let go, clean it up. Not a fun job, but something that has to be done. All right, here's that link again. If anybody's tried to use it and can't get in, let me know, and I'll redo the link. If anybody would like to come up on camera, up on the panel. This OBS is, like I say, more difficult because when you come into Skype with that link, and you don't have to have Skype, then I resize your video, get it set up, type in your name, using NDI to bring in the volume, and then I have to transform your video so it doesn't shrink down and pop back up again. So 4 things I have to do, whereas StreamYard, you click one button. But I can see you come in. I don't have an attic. I mean a basement. I have an attic. Uh-oh. All right. You're gonna have to turn your speakers off on your computer, because I'm hearing somebody. I'm hearing myself over somebody's computer. Hey, somebody's got their speakers on. All right, I'm still getting feedback from somebody's computer. You may have to have headsets on the computer, but let me see. Has somebody got YouTube on? The volume on YouTube? TJ or Red, is your volume off on YouTube? All right, it's gone. Good. Okay, now I can bring you up. There it is. I think we found it. Okay, let me... Oh, somebody came back on. I'm hearing somebody. Make sure YouTube volume is turned off, because I'm getting, like I say, I'm going to bring you up, TJ and Red. I can hear you, so let me get you up here. I wanted to make sure we could get... I haven't done this enough times to be smooth at it yet. All right, we're trying. Hang on just a second. All right, I'm not getting... You see them. Yeah, I haven't got them up yet. I'm trying to find where they're not coming up for some reason. Like I said, I haven't got this thing down smooth yet. All right, there's we go. We got a Skype. Who have we got here? For some reason, yeah, not yet. I'm working on it. Let me tell you, two weeks ago, I got guys up really well. All right, somebody's speakers are still on. I'm just learning OBS, so stick with me here. I'm not sure why it's not bringing you up. Okay, you two can see each other. I know. Cancel. Well, you two talk among yourself till I get you up here. All right. Uh, all right. I still hear somebody. I'm I'm bringing NDI up, which is supposed to show me. Let me get over here. I don't know why you two are on. You two up there want to call. Oh. Why is this not? All right. I may have to have you redo it because I thought I was in meeting now, but I guess not. 2 weeks ago, this worked perfect. I'm not sure. Let's see if my volume's still up. Okay. Um, I'm going to put in another link and see if this one works any better. That's the problem with learning live. It's no big deal. And whoop, I hear somebody. Turn off. Somebody tried to come in, I think. I don't see him on screen yet. All right, there's somebody there, but I don't see him. This is terrible. It worked perfect 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Um, Weekend RVing came up 2 weeks ago. Had a little bit of feedback problem, but that was it, and it worked great. Oh, just love it. Just love it. Glad I got an hour and a half to figure it out. Jeez. All right, try it. Okay, what I've done is I've stopped the NDI for right now, and I'm going to reload it. Okay. All right. A new link because I rebooted everything. Yeah, Weekend RVing was on last 2 weeks ago for about an hour, and everything went smooth. And of course, last week I couldn't get OBS to connect with YouTube, so that didn't work. All right, I hear somebody trying to come in. All right, let's go to start meeting. But nobody's showing up. That's weird. And I see nobody in the attic. I don't have a basement. Okay, one of two in call. I just don't see anybody. That's weird. Boy, it's making me look bad here. I don't know why. I'm pressing all the buttons, but I don't see anything. All right. Sorry, guys. I just don't know why it will not run correctly. Jeez, after 2 weeks ago it worked so well. I guess I'll have to. It says two participants. But I see no one. Oh well, typical Skype. I'll figure it out by next week again. So I had a missed call, somebody coming in. I can't add people because that's just my list. I'm going to join a call. All right, I'm joining the call. All right, we got somebody up I can hear. Hey. All right, hang on. Let me see if I can get you up here. Turn your volume off. All right, I'm looking to see. You're just not. I can hear you. RV Weekend, I can hear you. James and Millie, but you're not showing up. Do I? All right, now we got TJ and Red up. All right. Yep. All right, let me see what I'm missing here. Yeah, they can hear you. I don't want a background effect. All right. I'm glad you guys are talking because I'm trying to work here. Jeez. Source timing. 3 in call. Nope. NDI will not let me bring anybody in. You're not even showing up. Yeah, you're still here, but I just can't. I can't get my end. I can't get my end. Yeah, we've got. Yeah, that's. But I hear somebody's feedback again. I tried. Jeez. Sorry, guys. I don't know. The NDI is not even showing up for me to bring it up. Well, it's not you guys. It's on this end. I'm not sure why it's just not coming up for some reason. Well, it's not, like I say, it's not you guys. The NDI source for some reason is not coming up correctly, which brings in your sound and your video. Like I say, 2 weeks ago it was no problem. And what is going on in my preview? Man. All right, that's better. Sorry, guys. I'll try to figure it out for some reason. I don't know why. Again, 2 weeks ago it worked perfect. But oh well, we'll figure it out. That's the thing about live. It's hard to. Yeah, OBS Life, right. Ace Base. So we're in for 55 minutes. Wow. It took a long time to try not to figure that out. Yeah, you have to make sure your computer volume is off. because it feeds back through, but then you can't hear what everybody else is saying. So that's why you kind of have to have a headset where you can run all your sound through the headset. Your desktop audio comes through your earpiece, and your mic goes out through your mouthpiece. Well, thanks for trying Weekend RVing and TJ and Red. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'll play with it some more. Oh, that's interesting. Because I was talking to you, and you were coming through my mic because you're on the screen up there, and the sound coming off the monitor. So I'm glad you didn't say anything you shouldn't have. Yeah, you don't have to come through Skype unless, did that start it up for you? That link I dropped? It's not supposed to start Skype. It's supposed to just bring you up into it without having to log in or anything like that. All right, let me slip down here for a second. I'm going to talk to the guru of OBS, send him a message and ask him why this isn't working right. It should have. And now I'm looking for something else here. There we go. Let's see what do we got. We got 6 in here. Tell you what, I'm going to stop it at an hour here, since that's not working correctly. It's making me a little mad. And it says 1 and 3 in the meetings. And let me click that off. I was getting sound from Skype in my ear. So I clicked off the Skype and all that background noise went away. Okay, well, I'll figure it out. One way or another. And it puts so many meetings up on the screen every time I reboot it. Puts another meeting up there. So that's probably half the problem. All right, I got rid of all the meetings. All right, we're good. Sorry about that, everyone. Boy, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 still up there, and I've got rid of 4. All right, I'm going to figure it out with the help of some friends on YouTube. Because last week when I brought NDI up, you were actually in the NDI screen, and all I had to do was click on it, and popped them right up. Maybe because you two came in at the same time, it shouldn't make any difference. Maybe I forgot to click on something. I'll have to get my list out and look at it again. Make sure I was doing the correct steps. Doing this once a week, I forget from week to week. Well, this will give somebody a laugh. We're at 58 minutes. Got 5 in the house. I think I'm going to drop it down here at 1 hour and work on some editing for a video going up tomorrow. Oh, you guys, it wasn't on your end. It was on this end. Like I say, the NDI source that brings people up, and there's volume and their sound. It just didn't show up in the window for me to click on you for some reason. So it wasn't you guys. It was something on this end. But I'll get it straightened out. And if I get mad at it, I'll go StreamYard next week. Simple as that. I've got about 18 and a half hours on StreamYard before I have to switch back over to OBS. But also, Restream.io lets me stream to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I may try that out next week. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but that's okay. All right, we're at an hour. I'm going to drop down. We've lost most everybody anyway. Next week, 9 o'clock on Wednesday, I'll have something straightened out, something working right. Then we'll get people up on the panel. I'm sorry I didn't get you guys up. Next week for sure, if you join in. Everybody have a good night. And I'm going to close this down. And see you next week. And don't forget to watch the videos. I got new ones coming up. All right. We'll see you later.